What is popping, gamers? We are jumping into WorldBox, and I have created the Rucoy online map in WorldBox for us to, settle and overall see what happens. This was recommended. It's actually a really good recommendation, and it'll be cool to see what happens. We have rats. We have the beautiful original town with the four different buildings and the prison. We have the desert. We have Crow, Goblin, even though I didn't make Goblin very accurate, I just kind of threw it all together. We have Drow, we have Skell, Zombie. The Assassin Maze I tried a little bit for, but I didn't really make it, maze accurate because that would have taken forever. But in terms of Lizard, we got it right here. We have Dragon, we have the New Zone, which is that haunted forest type thing. We have Ice Zone to the north, and we have the Lizard City with a little fountain in the middle that I made a geyser with. So this is the map. It looks pretty weird, but I think it'll be cool to just see what happens on this map. We're going to settle maybe a couple different factions. We're going to have one in the original city, and we're going to see what they do. And we're going to do one in Goblin, one in Drow. I think we're gonna do one in Rat by the start. Maybe one in Zombie, one in Skeleton, one in Lizard, and then we're gonna have one in the new city. I don't know if yeah, he probably won't stay here because a lot of these people don't like to settle in the hills, and this is a hill train technically, so they might not stay here, sadly. We're going to settle one on the edge of the city then. He'll probably stay there. The ice region, I don't know if they'll settle it, but we'll throw one down just in case. I don't think he'll settle there, but yeah. We'll throw one in the middle of this. He'll settle. Maybe not. Oh, geez, he's not settling. So I don't think these people will settle there. We'll throw one in Dragon. Okay, this guy did settle. We'll throw one over there. Okay. And we'll throw one in the desert too, I guess. So here's the map, all the different countries, and let's see what happens. It'll be really interesting just to kind of watch it all play out. So over here by the spawn point of Rucoy, we have a little house colony set up. It looks pretty cool. It'd be kind of cool if they added houses in Rucoy that we could actually, like, create temporarily or something. But, yeah, I could definitely see a lot of people settling around the spawn point and just kind of building a nice little community over here. Alright, I've named all the different settlements, so here's what we got. We got Spawn Point, the OG town, the Desert Ruins, Goblin Ruins, Drow Dungeon, Skeleton Yard, the Graveyard, Lizard Dungeon, the Dragon Lowlands, the New Village, and the Spooky Forest. And so far, the largest city is a five-way tie between Skeleton, the Zombie, the original city, the Spawn Point, and the Goblin Ruin. And the Drow Dungeon as well now. So a lot of places are catching up pretty quickly. The original city is looking very beautiful. It's slowly expanding around the road, which is a little bit different, but I think it looks alright. And the OG town will soon expand and possibly be the biggest city unless Spawn Point overtakes it. But then again, we really can't ignore the Drow Dungeon, which is well set up so far. It's really anybody's game at the moment. So far, the country that's the most behind is the Desert Ruin. It's kind of cool what they're doing, building a road through the little dungeon I set up or try to recreate, but I don't know if they're going to make it very well in the desert. They're really the only ones in the desert. I think everybody else is, for the most part, in a grassland or forest. Spawn Point is looking really good so far. They just grew. Oh, geez, they're growing really quickly. They're the largest city at the moment, so Spawn Point might take this whole game and run and win. I'm assuming they're going to be the largest city. They have a nice little colony over here. It's looking pretty good for the most part. We'll see if they can expand quickly. They are building stone roads, which is a pretty good sign that they are advancing. So it is a battle between Spawn Point and the OG city of who's going to win. I definitely think Spawn Point has the advantage at the moment, but they are neck and neck, 10 versus 9, and the OG town, it does not look half bad. They have stone, they have bushes all over the place. They have trees, they really have everything going for them. I would think OG town could probably be the biggest city, just like it is in Rucoy, which means if that's the case, Rucoy lore is semi-true because it is so far advancing as the quickest city, unless Spawn Point wins, but it is a battle between these two cities. It looks like we have lost our first city. The desert people did not manage to survive. We kind of figured they would do pretty bad considering they were in the desert. But it also looks like the OG city is expanding with a colony over by Rat. So they are the first one, I believe, with a colony. It looks like the Goblin have attempted a colony over here by the lizards. That's probably not going to do very well, but we'll see how it goes. I kind of want to just spawn a bunch of bandits around Spooky Forest, because it's a spooky place, and I'd assume a lot of bandits would hang around here. Let's just watch as the bandits attack the town, and they're probably going to burn it down or blow it up, and it'll probably be pretty fun to watch. So I've placed down a cold one, and he spawned some snow, but I don't think the snow's going to do anything, buddy. It looks like the fire will overtake the city, and it'll be really fun to watch as all the bombs explode around the city. Will they survive? The fire is getting really close. These people are panicking as the fire approaches the first structure of the city. There's tons of bombs laid within the city. Things don't look good as the first house burns down. Many more are about to follow in its place. We now watch as the second house almost burns down, but I think they are trying to put the fire out. Will they do it, though? Or will the fire prevail? There's still bandits out here, so more bombs. They're going to just keep blowing up. So Spooky Forest is in danger. And don't forget the new village. They are also in danger. We watch as the fire now approaches the houses once again. This one doesn't look like it's going to make it, but yeah, it looks like they are dying as well. People are running into the fire. They want to accept their fate. This house is now burning down for the second time. Even their Capitol building is burning down. It looks like this town is screwed as another bomb blows half their city up. Things are not looking good for these people at all. And down goes their Capitol building as the fire approaches multiple bombs. But it looks like they put the fire out for a little bit. I don't know if that's enough, but if they can slow the fire down, if it reaches the bomb, they are doomed. It's going to reach the bomb. It's too late. It's already hit the bomb. Boom. That is half their city gone again. The fire's spreading in the north. Spooky Forest is not going to make it. Look at it. It looks like a spooky forest at this point. It actually does look like a spooky forest. We watch as the whole region burns down. And now we can watch as the fire approaches the new village. I'm assuming that this fire will be put out because there doesn't appear to be as much grass to blockade against, but you know, nobody's on that side of the city. What are you guys doing? You're just sitting in the mountains as the fire burns your city down. What is this guy doing? He's just sitting here. He's walking in the fire. Okay, they're putting out some of the fire, which is a smart thing to do, considering, you know, their city's on fire. But they're not putting out this fire. And they're going to let it spread and they're going to let it burn their city down. Okay, they put out the north fire and the south fire is still going. which means they need to stop it, but they're not stopping it for some reason. So we'll see what they do. It looks like they have managed to put out most of the fire, but they're letting some of it stay for some reason. And yeah, they're just not putting out the fire. Okay, they've officially put it out, so, or maybe they haven't. It looks like they don't seem to care about the fire at all. They just let that building burn down. But yeah, the fire has been put out now. And the city has survived. So it's probably doing a little bit better than Spooky Forest is right now. Spooky Forest was decimated. They are literally in a spooky forest at this point. The entire forest has burned down. So the strongest country is the skeletons, as we predicted. Second place goes to OG Town. Third place to the Drows. And fourth to the Goblins. Just kind of surprising. And fifth would go to the Lizard. So that is the results. And yeah, it looks like Skeleton have won. I think we're going to blow up all these cities just for fun. Let's add a lot of fireworks just around the map. Around all the different cities, because we're just going to blow them all up. And yeah, let's just blow all these cities up. But yeah, gamers, that was a very, very epic video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and let's just blow all these cities up and watch as the fireworks, you know, dart across the sky. And yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed, and peace.